Spreading all around my room, my world's so bright, it's hard to breathe, but that's alright. Hush.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video here on the World of Juice channel, and welcome back to another episode of the Cleveland Browns franchise here on Madden 26. That is right, we are back, and we are continuing to push through season number 1 of Cleveland Browns franchise. We are good. 7-3 in year number 1. Can you believe it? I can't believe it, but we've been winning games. We've been playing well. Quinshon Judkins has been running the ball very efficiently. Shador's been good. Jerry Jeudy's been good. Traylon Burke and Odell Beckham Jr. have been surprisingly good. And then the defense has obviously been very, very solid as well. We've won 7 games. Very strange for a Cleveland Browns team headed into the 2025-26 season. Doesn't seem like they would be that good. But hey, we're playing good. I've adjusted the sliders. We are playing on the Shady Mike gaming sliders. So if you're curious on what those are, you can go take a look at Shady Mike's video and see what they are. But they haven't really helped us make any tougher games. That's okay. Maybe we can find some even more sliders. Who knows? But we're dominating, and this episode involves Week 13, which, if you're not familiar, Week 13 is the focus players. The first time we get to look at focusing on certain players in the draft class. I'm very excited about that, so we'll get into that in a second. If you're going to enjoy, hit that like button, subscribe, join the Juice Club. Let's get started. It is Week 12 of the NFL season. We take on the Las Vegas Raiders, who are 5-5. We go to Vegas to play them. In the last episode, we acquired a first-round pick from the Raiders by trading away, along a couple other things, we traded away Christian Wilkins, who we signed in the free agency period before the season started because he had gotten released in real life, so he was in free agency in the save, and we signed him. He played pretty well, but we weren't going to be able to re-sign him. We only had 1 year on him because that's what happens when you sign people in free agency. You only get 1-year contracts. I'm probably not going to sign him because we have Mike Hall Jr., we have Mike Green, we have Mason Graham. We have a lot of good D tackles that are young that I want to develop. So Christian Wilkins just is trade fodder. He was good at the moment that we signed him, and he was a good player for us, but we actually grab a first-round pick. So we have 3 first-round picks this season for the draft. We have 1 from Vegas, which hopefully we can help make a little bit better by beating them today in Week 12. Then we have the Jacksonville pick from the Travis Hunter trade in real life. And then we have our own pick, which is actually pretty good, or pretty bad this year because we're pretty good. And then the rest of the picks is just... we have 1 first-round pick. We have 1 first-round pick the next couple of years because we traded a lot of that stuff to get like Chase Young and to get all the people that we have on this team right now. So that's where we stand as far as our draft capital. But we also have 1 more trump card to play, and that is the David Njoku trade. And I do think we can not only get 1 first-round pick, I think we can get multiple first-round picks for David Njoku, who is the last big trade piece that we have that I'd be willing to move on from. Like Jack Conklin, we could trade, but he's not going to give us a first-round pick. Poaches, we could trade. He's not going to give us a first-round pick. Tevin Jenkins, none of these guys are going to give us a first-round pick. Maybe Joe Bitonio could, possibly, depending on the right team and the right assets we give back alongside it. But David Njoku, I think we can get multiple first-round picks from. But we still have that card to play. We're not going to play it right now, but we still have the opportunity to play it in the future. We take on the Vegas Raiders today. Let's get into the weekly strategy. We've got our scout stuff. I'm still trying to save up some points to be able to unlock the... Let's see if I have enough, actually. Let's go to the abilities thing here. So if I go to the player development side, we are building up on the camp counselor. Let me buy some more of that. And I can't get the diamond tier, which is the 5% boost to dev trade upgrade odds and training camp mini games, which is definitely what we want to have. But we are getting closer on that. Do I have to activate that? Is it already activated? No, it's not already activated. Let's edit this out. We will change this one. We do have a diamond offensive ability. That's pretty good. But let's add in the gold tier player development ability. And then we just confirm the loadout. And now I'm going to go and do the mini games available for all 3 of these guys. Hopefully get them a dev trade upgrade. That'd be awesome. But if not, just get him some big XP, maybe get him some level ups, and then we'll move on to the game against the Vegas Raiders.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Las Vegas, Nevada, where the memorial torch honoring legendary owner Al Davis has just been lit, and we are set for football at Allegiant Stadium. Today, Week 12 of the NFL season is upon us, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Cleveland Browns taking on the Las Vegas Raiders. On the visitors' sideline, their head coach. These guys holding their own, 6-2 over their last 8. His counterpart on the Raiders sideline, Pete Carroll. His guys ready to feed off the energy in this building as they try to win one in front of the home crowd.
Here we go, Raiders and Browns. We are on the road in Vegas, Sin City, to take down the Vegas Raiders. And Cameron Mitchell starts with a return fumble. His restaurants suck. That's not a good start. Did he actually fumble, or can I get that overturned? First play of the game, by the way. Return fumbled. Yeah, he was up. He kind of got his arms stuck, it looks like. And then, I mean, Tyree Wilson, he not only punches it out, but he also recovers it. So we're off to a rough start. Raiders basically start with the football. That's not ideal. Ashton Genty motions, but then he goes right back, and then they motion Jacoby Myers. This could be a similar play. I saw this. Oh, I was going to say, I saw this in the South Carolina video that I just recently made, where they motion a receiver, and then he goes like behind the quarterback and then runs out, and then it's an automatic throw to that guy who just motioned. But that wasn't what it was. I kept stopping it in the South Carolina video, but they didn't do that. That's okay, because it's 3rd and 3. If we could force a field goal, that'd be pretty sick. Raiders shouldn't even be in the spot in the first place, but Gino's going to step up in the pocket. Almost got that completed to Trey Tucker. I thought for a second he was going to scramble for the first down. I would have been kind of annoyed if he did that. That is a field goal. Carlson delivers. Carlson delivers the field goal, and we're down 3-0. Cameron Mitchell fumbles the football on the return. I mean, Tyree Wilson being on kick return is kind of crazy. He doesn't fumble on that one, and we are already down 3-0 even though we start with the football. That's not what's supposed to happen. Let's try to figure this out. Quinshawn's been very good. I didn't get any dev trade upgrades or anything like that, just XP. I would have brought you guys back in if I would have gotten a dev trade upgrade, because that would have been pretty sick. Njoku makes a big play. I just wish at some point I could get a dev trade upgrade, but we got to earn those staff points to get that diamond final tier, that tier 4 ability. Once we get that, then we'll probably have a better shot of getting dev trade upgrades in training camp. Because I think it counts during the season as well. I don't think it's just during the preseason, during the actual training camp, obviously, or a preseason training camp. Quinshawn going crazy, by the way. He's been having such a good year. He is revealed to have star dev, by the way, which we kind of knew was going to be the case from previous rebuilds on the channel already in Madden 26. We kind of knew that he was going to have star dev. But hey, star dev on a running back is pretty good, especially a running back that's producing the way that Quinshawn's been producing this season. Dylan Sampson's been good as well. He just hasn't gotten as many good looks as Quinshawn's gotten. I think Quinshawn's kind of separated himself. That's a crazy throw. It was a bad throw from Shador and needed to be a little bit better. Because Traylon actually won that play. He won that route, but it just needed to be a little bit of a tighter throw, and it would have been a good catch. That one's the tighter throw we needed. Burks slips the tackle, gets the first down. Traylon Burks is so much better than he ever should be. Tell me why Traylon Burks, who was just sitting in free agency after getting cut by the Titans, tell me why this man has had the best season of his career for the Browns. It's actually insane. And Odell's been good. I know we haven't used him in the past couple episodes. It's been more of a run game type of offense. But Odell's been amazing in his short time here since getting re-signed. Quinshawn can't find the first down. It's 3rd and 2. It's a tough spot to be in. But maybe a shallow cross can get us something. Possibly. Oh, I like Odell across the middle here. but I want to guarantee the first down. So we'll just go underneath. Jerry Jeudy catches it. He turns up the field. Jerry Jeudy might get a first down and a touchdown. He's at the 1. 21 yards in the catch and run for Jerry Jeudy. I thought he might be able to get in there. Can we punch it in with Quinshawn? You'd think that we'd be able to. Hand off. Quinshawn not getting in. He lost a yard on it. They were ready for the run. They were ready for the run. Oh, and it's a flag on the play. Is it a hold? A block in the back? Illegal block in the back. We're getting pushed back a few yards. Odell was the one who got called for it. So we move back to the 12, and it's 2nd and goal. Shador got an upgrade point during the training, but I think I chose strong arm or maybe field general. I can't remember what I chose, but it didn't actually boost up his overall. He's still a 72, but he did earn himself an upgrade point, which is pretty good. That's Odell Beckham Jr., and I just talked about how he'd been playing well for us this season. He catches a touchdown pass from Shador. It wasn't a great touchdown pass, but it was a touchdown nonetheless. And Tucker will send it through. We lead 7-3. Okay, offense looked really good there on that first drive. Offense looked really, really good. Shador was moving the ball. Quinshawn was running pretty efficiently. I like it. And now Corey Bahor, Kez, will send it away back to the Vegas Raiders. Big hit. Maybe they get a fumble. No, we can't do it. And that'll be the end of the first quarter. 1 quarter in the books here in Vegas. Geno Smith, starting quarterback for the Vegas Raiders. I wonder if they'll make a move in the offseason. Draft a quarterback or sign a quarterback in free agency. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. We still got a lot of time before the offseason. We're only in week 12. I am very excited about week 13 next week because of the focus players. Get to see a little bit more detail about some of these young rookies that are coming in. Maybe there's a quarterback that we want to go after. Maybe there's a receiver that we want to go after. Maybe there's a safety or a corner. I don't know. Linebacker. There's a lot of ways we could go in the draft this year. I don't know necessarily if quarterback's the number 1 need. I think I kind of want to have Shador be the guy, especially if he's able to get star dev. If he's able to get star dev, then we're definitely going to stick with him. But maybe it wouldn't hurt to grab a quarterback in the draft anyway, just to kind of have a backup plan, because I don't think Dylan Gabriel's the backup plan. And what do we do with... Oh, Brock Bowers is so good. What do we do with Deshaun Watson? Because we can't have that contract on our team much longer. We might have to release him and try to just eat that dead money. Even though it is so much dead money, we might just have to try and get rid of him. Because once we've eaten the money once, then it's not going to come back to hurt us anymore. Then we can move on. We might just have to do it. I don't think I can trade him away, obviously. Oh, it's a screen pass to Genty. But Denzel Ward's right there, and he shuts it down. 3rd and 10. Oh, Chino's on his back. He must have got hit pretty hard after the screen, or getting the ball away on the screen. But the Deshaun Watson contract is definitely looming over us like a dark cloud. We have to figure out what we're going to do with it, because we can't just keep him on the roster. He's not good. And he's just sitting on the roster, taking up so much cap space. I think what I'll do is once I re-sign everybody that I want back, or decide to trade whoever I want to trade, like David Njoku or whatever, then, oh, that was a horrible throw from Geno. Then I'll make the decision to cut Deshaun Watson, and then we might not have as much of an eventful offseason in terms of signing free agents or anything, but at least we'll be done with that contract. We can move on from it and go forward with our lives. It's just such a bad contract. And Geno Smith broke the sack, I think, of Mason Graham. It could have been Mike Hall Jr. Not sure who it was. But he broke off the sack of one of the two. And then Myles Garrett couldn't grab him before he threw it away. So it's a 3rd and 10. This Raider team seems to be fairly good at getting down to the red zone. But then once they get into the red zone, they kind of clamp up a little bit. 2-minute warning in the half. Mason Graham stopped Geno before getting the first down, so they will kick a field goal again. We'll see if we can block it this time. We got close last time, but couldn't block it. Maybe we can block this one. And we cannot. It's right down the middle. Carlson delivers another one. It's 7-6. Raiders are kicking field goals, but we're scoring touchdowns. 7 points is better than 3 points. That is for sure. All right, Cameron Mitchell. Do not kill me this time. Oh, he's got some room. Cameron Mitchell. Cameron Mitchell. All right. That's a really good return. What was that, the 45? Yeah, 45-yard line. Pretty solid return for Cam Mitchell. I'll take it. Your restaurants don't suck. Quinshon back in the game. Handoff to him. He cuts it around. Quinshon Judkins, he's just been so efficient. He's got to be averaging like, I don't know, 4.3, 4.4 yards per carry. He's been going crazy this year. He's already got almost 1,000 yards. He's about less than 200 away from a 1,000-yard season as a rookie, which is awesome. But this is a quick third down. 3rd and 3. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? We got nothing. Shador's going to go down with a sack. Nobody got open. There was just nobody around. Shaquille Barrett is the Raider who sacked me. Didn't even realize he was on the Raiders. All right, that's a little sucky. Bojorquez does not pin it very well. Can I get in there and stop it? Mitchell! No, I can't get it. It's in the end zone. That one was not a good drive. I didn't have anything on that 3rd down. Nobody was open, and they rushed me a little too quickly, so just an upsetting drive. Gino keeps on the read option. He goes down hard. Timeout called by Pete Carroll. Are they going to try to score here before the half is over? Seems like it. He's got it. He finds Brock Bowers, but JOK brings him down. They don't use their second timeout. They're going to run some hurry up. They're running out of time. Myles Garrett trying to rush the quarterback. He almost gets there. They find Michael Mayer this time, and they use their second timeout. I'm not quite sure what they're planning here. I mean, they're not really like... They're acting like they're going to go try to score a touchdown, but then they're not because they're not throwing balls that would make you think that. Very strange. There's a ball that would make you think that. That gets them into field goal range, I think. Or at least very, very close to field goal range. But they had to use their last timeout to get it. So now they're in big trouble. 13 seconds. A sack ends the game, basically. Or ends the half, I should say, not the game. That's not going to be a sack. It's going to be an incomplete pass. 8 seconds. Do they try it again? They're going to try one more play. No, they're not. They're going to kick the field goal. There's no chance this makes. This got to be like 60 plus, right? There's no chance this goes in. It's up. It just went in. It just double doinked. It doinked off the right upright and then off the inside of the crossbar and just went in. How long was that kick? 59 yards, Daniel Carlson drilled it. 59 yards was the length of that kick. And he just drills it. Off the right upright, double doinking off the crossbar. Field goal good for the Raiders. They take the lead 9-7. Actually insane. What are we talking about here? 4 seconds left. The only thing to do is just heave it to Odell Beckham Jr. and see if the big man can come down with it. He can't do it. And we go to the halftime locker room down 9-7. I can't believe that Carlson drilled a 59-yard field goal. What are we doing here? All right, well, let's try to regroup in the second half, I guess. See what happens. Halftime report.
The Chiefs at home to take on Indianapolis.
Who's going crazy? Show me Jacksonville being bad. Chiefs are 5-5. They definitely nerfed the Chiefs playbook. That is for sure.
He was a tough man to pin
Mahomes
down
fires
all
an
game
absolute
long.
missile.
One of his 2 touchdown catches.
Jeez, that was an insane throw to Rishi Rice. He holds on. Chiefs win against the Colts, 31-28. That was a crazy pass. Vikings and Packers. All right, Packers defense in real life looks unreal. All right, the cheater throws the ball, and he's got a touchdown catch to TJ Hawkinson. And the Vikings win 23-17 over the Packers. But in this save, the Packers don't have Michael Parsons. The Chicago Bears, I forgot about that. They are winless. Them and the Jets are both 0-10. Williams hands off. DeAndre Swift breaks the tackle, stays on his feet, and the Bears are no longer winless.
finished the year
24-21. Chicago beats the Steelers.
It was quite a wait, but they get their first
There's only one
win.
more team that's winless in NFL right now, and they're going to stay winless. 31-6. The Jets are 0-11. I think we know who's going to win the #1 overall pick, ladies and gentlemen. Dear God, the Jets are trash. Which I don't think they're going to be trash in real life. I think they're going to actually be pretty good. But they are garbage in this first season of Browns franchise. It is scary. But we got second half action here. Raiders get the ball, even though they started with the football because of our unbelievable fumble on the kickoff. But that's okay, because Corey Bojorquez will send it away, and we will blow up the return man, but he'll hold on. Just one time, I wish I'd get a fumble recovery. All right, defense. Let's do some things. We have one of the best defensive lines in the league, maybe the best defensive line in the league, and we need to show it. Genty can't break every tackle. JOK and his massive head. I love that, man. That head is so massive because of the Guardian cap. Oh, it's so goofy. Can we get to Geno? Geno's not that athletic. He's going to chuck it up. Denzel Ward, man. I'm going to let you off with a warning because you're a Buckeye, but that is unacceptable. You got to at least knock it down. I don't even care if you pick it off. It'd be awesome if you did, but you can't let him catch that one-on-one. That's unacceptable, man. Absolutely unacceptable. Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah also in on that play along with Chase Young. We need Myles Garrett to get to the quarterback. Geno's not quick enough to get away from him. Not every time. That's a quick throw caught by Jacoby Myers for the first time. And it's a 3rd and 8. Maybe we can dial up a blitz here. Get behind the line of scrimmage. Behind enemy lines. Get to him. Oh, he drops. I was going to say we almost got to him. I think that might have been Jack Besh. He drops the pass. And that's what I'm talking about, man. The Raiders can get down the field, but they can't close the door. They can't seal the deal. Finish the job. Whatever saying you want to say. They can't get the touchdown. They've kicked all field goals so far. But they can drive down the field and get into range to score a touchdown. They just can't finish it. It's kind of weird. I guess that's good on our defense to be able to stop them. I'd prefer if we didn't let them score any touchdowns or any field goals. Dylan Sampson with a good return. If he can't get on the field as a running back, at least he's getting on the field as a return man and being productive. All right, Browns. Let's do this. Quinshawn can't do anything. It's a gain of nothing. Please don't tell me that we're going to have to rely on the passing game to win this one. That might be a little sketch. Although Shador hands it to Burks. Burks, first down. I like that. Traylon Burks, man. I keep thinking that it's going to all fall apart with Traylon Burks just because he's not that good. But if he continues to play well, man, I don't know what to do. We might have to give him a bigger contract, and that's where we get scary. If we re-sign Traylon Burks for a decent contract, and then he ends up being bad, like he actually is, then I'm going to be in trouble. I'm going to be upset, and I'm going to blame one of you guys. Hand off to Quinshawn. Find your way through, Quinshawn. You got the first down. I was hoping he could find a gap and squeeze through it, but he couldn't do that. If he was the size of Kyler Murray, maybe he could get through. Minute 52 to go in the third quarter. Hand off to Judkins. Judkins going nowhere. Mason Crosby. Not Mason Crosby. That's a kicker. Max Crosby is what I meant to say. He's in there along with, was that Jermaine Pratt? Bengal legend, Jermaine Pratt? Just find David Njoku, I guess. I didn't really like anything there. We only got a yard out of it. I didn't really like anything, so I guess getting yards the best we can do. What do we have here? What do we have here? Probably Judkins out of the backfield. Is that the best option? Not really, but it looks like it's going to have to be. Quinshawn, that was a bad throw from Shador. I wish that Shador wouldn't have these throws where the receivers have to jump for it, because then that just ruins their entire momentum. They can't catch in stride. I'm going to hit Njoku early enough that he can get the first down. That's a big fourth down conversion. Good job, David. We needed that. Would Harold Fannin, would he have been able to get that? I don't know. That's why we kept Njoku around right now. Burks with another big catch. He's having another one of those games, man. He's having another one of those games. We enter the fourth quarter down 12-7. But one touchdown changes this game. That's the good thing about allowing only field goals, is one touchdown can change this entire game. DeJuan Jones gets to the second level, but Judkins puts it on the ground. Raiders have it. Quinshawn with the fumble. That's 2 fumbles in this game that might be the cause of our loss. Wow. Quinshawn had a really good run, but he just got rocked. Who hit him? Who is this that hit him? Oh, it's Jeremy Chin. He picked it up, or he forced it and picked it up. Quinshawn got leveled by Jeremy Chin. Oh, man. That is not what you want to see. And he's just staring into the void. Quinshawn's just staring into the void. He knows what happened. That's tough. That is tough. See if I can get a good angle for a thumbnail. I kind of like that one, though. Although the ball's clipping through his hand. All right. Well, we got to rely on the defense again. We got to rely on the defense. Here we go. Oh, why couldn't it have been play action? Chase Young actually got to the quarterback that time. But it's not play action. The one time it's not play action is the one time it actually works. We actually get there. Come on, defense. We've had so much unluckiness happen for us today. The football gods have not been our favor. 2 unbelievable fumbles in crucial spots. I mean, to fumble on the very first play, the very first kickoff of the game, very annoying. And then to fumble there with Quinshawn getting a big run is also very unfortunate. Gino didn't get that. 4th and inches. I knew it was going to be a QB sneak. He's punting it back to us. We delivered it. We did a good job. I'm okay. I'm okay with that. Please don't fumble anymore. Sampson. Solid return on the punt to the 50. All right, Shador's been playing good. It hasn't been his fault at all that we're down in this game. He's had no effect on any of the turnovers. It's been Quinshawn and Cameron Mitchell that have cost us so far. But maybe that can all be forgiven if we're able to drive down the field and get this win. It has to be a touchdown. Field goal does nothing. Has to be a touchdown. Although the run game might have evaporated right there. Let's go quickly. It's Jerry Jeudy. He gets up the field, 3rd and 5. I was kind of looking at Harold Fannin there, but he wasn't necessarily open. Let's hit him this time, though, and he's going to hold on. Big catch, Fannin. Good job. It was a needed catch. Ooh, this is where things get tight. This is where they call it choke time, coach. This is where we get sketchy. Judkins, 14 carries, 52 yards. Final play before the 2-minute warning. Here we go. Handoff. Judkins, what speed? He fumbled it again. Quinshawn's done for the season. I'm putting Sampson at the running back spot. Fumble recovery for a touchdown. We're going to lose to the Vegas Raiders. 2 fumbles in the 4th quarter for Quinshawn. He's done. He's done. His career might be over in Cleveland after that. I'm even putting him as the 3rd string. 2 fumbles in the 4th quarter lead to most likely a Browns loss. Quinshawn, man. I wanted to give you the benefit of the doubt. I really did after that one fumble because it didn't amount to anything. They didn't end up scoring. They punted it right back to us. But that one, they returned it for a touchdown. So that's unacceptable, Quinshawn. You can't put the ball on the ground twice. You can't put it on the ground once, but you can't put it on the ground twice because now the Raiders are playing super conservative. They do not want to lose this game. Man, just a brutal way to lose. I mean, we've been playing decent in this game on offense, but just unfortunate fumbles from one player. It's not like the whole team's fumbling. It's just one player can't hold on to the football. Man, I'm disappointed in him. I'm not even mad. Well, I am mad, but I'm more disappointed than I am mad. I feel like a disappointed dad or something. Oh, I got to throw that away. I didn't realize that none of my team was going to get open. He's back in the game. He must be like, oh, I forgot to change him in like the power back stuff. You know what? I'm diving down. I'm not giving him a chance, man. I'm not giving him a chance. He's ruined all my confidence that I had in him. I can't trust him to take a hit without getting a fumble anymore. I know it might have a lot to do with good thing that's a D lineman. It might have a lot to do with wear and tear, I understand, but you simply, even if you've got wear and tear, you simply can't put the ball on the ground twice in the same quarter. You just can't have it. Not in a game that we need to win. And now I'm trying to push the ball down the field. Shador can't get it going. It's not looking good for the boys, is it? What a seam! No, he drops it. That would have been a crazy good catch. I asked a little bit too much of him, I think, there. What's the flag going to be? It could be a free play. Or is it a hold? It's a hold and a turnover. We will lose. Thanos called on it. DeJuan Jones, the one to get held. And this one's over. We will lose to the Vegas Raiders, which is bad for us because not only do we lose, we also improve their draft pick slightly by giving them an extra win. Which means our draft pick is bad because we have their draft pick. So, not good. We lose the football game 19-7 to the Vegas Raiders. We should not have lost this game whatsoever. There was no reason this should have been a loss. Those fumbles are brutal, man. Absolutely brutal. Well, Quinshawn's going to take a little bit of a back seat. It's going to be the Dylan Sampson show for a little bit. I'm upset. I'm too upset with Quinshawn to think rationally right now. So, oh, congratulations. I won some cool virtual rewards. Awesome. Sick. I love it. Let's move to week 13. I want to stop thinking about how angry I am with Quinshawn right now. So we've got the focus players we'll do. Let me just make sure that I have everything done with Quinshawn. So running back, Sampson's going to be the starter. Quinshawn's going to be the third string. And then we need to go to third down running back. Sampson, Donovan, and then the power back as well needs to be Sampson, Edwards. Oops, that's not what I want to do. Sampson, and then Edwards. All right, so Quinshawn's been dropped down the lineup. I'm not saying he's always going to be there, but just for now, I need to cool off a little bit. So, it's Thanksgiving week. Obviously, we're not playing on Thanksgiving, but it's Thanksgiving week in the NFL. Let's take a look at these focus players, man. I'm excited. All right, so we know that wide receiver is round one. Rashad Barner is his name. We know that these guys are all round one talents. We got a round 3 to 4 in Derek Cunningham. Is there any sneaky guys down the board? There's a round 3 to 4 that's potentially undrafted. Is he fast? He's not very good. All right. Well, we could take a wide receiver in the first round. I wouldn't be opposed to it. What does their physicals look like? Are they fast? They've both got solid to great or solid to decent speed and great to All right. Not ideal. There's only one elite to great receiver, and it's Eddie Velasco. I might have to scout him. Actually, no, I can't because this is our national focus. So it's going to get everybody up anyway. So we don't have to worry about that. Okay, perfect. What about quarterback? So there's only one top 5 guy in Julian Enriquez out of Nebraska. He's 6'6", 227. That's a big dude. That is a big, big dude. We might want to look at him a little bit more, but we might also want to look at Amani Torrance. He's a strong-arm quarterback out of Maryland. But if I'm going to be playing every single game with him, I need to have a guy that can run a little bit. That's the problem with Shador. He can't run. He's not very fast. I need to have a quarterback that can move a little bit. But Julian Enriquez got elite to great strength and throw power. He looks like he could be a generational type of arm. Maybe not a generational quarterback in total, but the first scrambler type quarterback is down here in Bradley Truman out of Baylor. All right, what's the physicals look like for these quarterbacks? We have nobody with elite to great speed. There's only Bradley Truman, who we just looked at, and Sammy Ambrose. Both scramblers. And Sammy's a freaking 24-year-old. All right, so the quarterback class does not look that good this year, at least in terms of freak athletes. This quarterback could be pretty good. I might want to scout him just to know a little bit more, because he could have a generational arm. What about offensive line? Is there an offensive lineman? Because we can always use more offensive linemen, specifically either a right tackle or interior. Those could all be options for us. Although tight ends could also be good. There's a couple vertical threat tight ends. You've got Glenn Batch out of Auburn. If we're going to move on from Njoku, it'd be good to have a backup tight end with Harold Fannin, because I do like to run 2 tight end sets a lot. Conrad Schultz is also available, and he looks like an unbelievable athlete. Okay, now we're talking. Conrad Schultz. I might call him Connie. Eric Delgado also looks like an unbelievable athlete. Okay, I'm not going to waste both of my focuses on them in the same time, but I might use one on somebody right there, because they both look like they could be generational athletes. Center, we do need a center, and one of these guys probably needs to be our guy. Guards, there could be a couple of guards that are good. Let's see. What do we got? Tackles, we do need a tackle. We don't really need edge. We have a lot of young edge, and obviously we have Myles Garrett as well. We could use interior, maybe, although it's not the biggest thing in the world. We have a lot of young guys. Linebacker could be one that we need. And there's Hunter Green, the baseball player. He's got elite to great speed and acceleration. Okay, Hunter Green. Pitching for the Reds. Also, Scott Robbins out of Alabama. Alabama has a good history of linebackers, so that's a good sign. What about Mike linebackers? Anybody decent? It's kind of a weak linebacker class, at least Mike linebacker class. And then you got Will linebackers, also looks kind of weak. Corner, I'm always interested in corner. Is there a freaky corner in this class? It doesn't look like it. Dontrell Edwards is the best one. He doesn't look that good. Is there a USC strong safety? It doesn't look like it. Ooh, there is. Hold on. Hold your horses. There is a USC strong safety. But he doesn't have a hit power, so maybe that's not the build that I'm looking for. Interesting. We could use a... Is it a free safety? I think we need a free safety, because that's what Ronnie Hickman plays. Although we could also use a strong safety, because Grant Delpit, I mean, he's cool, but he's nothing crazy. 5'9" Gabe Sheets. I don't know who I'm going to use. I think I am going to use one focus on the quarterback, Julian Enriquez, just because I need to know for sure how good that arm is. And then I'm going to use one on one of these 2 tight ends. Probably let's start with Conrad Schultz first. And then the last one I'm going to use on might be that center. It might be that center that's in there. Although maybe it's Mitchell Kelly, the 6'6" tackle out of Oklahoma. I can see that being one. We don't need edge rusher. Don't need D-tackle. And the linebacking core just doesn't look that good. Corner, I don't think is that good either. This is a weird class. A weird first class. I think I might use it on the center. One of the 2 centers. I don't know which one. Probably Andrew Mitchell, because he has better pass block power. They have power. They have the same pass blocking. Yeah, let's learn about Andrew Mitchell a little bit more. He looks like a good athlete. Is the other guy a better athlete? Danny Barrett? Ooh, he kind of is. Okay, we'll use it on Danny Barrett then. And those will be my 3 players that we scout for week number 13. We will take on the San Francisco 49ers. We're back at home. This one is an important one to win, unless we want to just keep working on our draft pick, making it as good as possible. But here we go. We've got more training to work on. Oh, by the way, I have the staff points now. I should probably spend those to get that diamond tier ability now. So let's get into it. Player development. We can purchase the final one. Boom. We now have diamond tier camp counselor, which means we get a 5% boost to dev trade upgrade odds in training camp minigames. That's awesome. That's super, super cool. Because now it's activated. It's perfect. We'll confirm that. So now I might be bringing you back a little bit more consistently with the chance of getting Shador Sanders, Mike Hall Jr., or Harold Fannin Jr. dev trade upgrades.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the birthplace of rock and roll, Cleveland, Ohio, where the ceremonial guitar has been smashed, and that means we are set for football at Huntington Bank Field. Today, we've got a Week 13 matchup for you here, as it'll be the San Francisco 49ers taking on the Cleveland Browns. Kyle Shanahan on the 49ers sideline. His guys flew across the country for this one. Always tough to play in the early slate of games when making that trek. His counterpart on the other side, the head coach of the home team. His guys came up short on the road last week. Now they're trying to turn things around in front of the home crowd here.
It is time to play the San Francisco 49ers. We're coming off of a very disappointing loss to the Vegas Raiders last week. Should not have had that happen, but it did happen. We got to move past it. Sanders did not look bad last game. Did not look bad at all. It was not his fault we lost. Except for that last drive, he was kind of rough. But it was not his fault that we lost the game. It was Quinshon Judkins, and he's been reprimanded for that. He's now benched. He's third string on the depth chart in every category possible. I've even put Donovan Edwards ahead of him, which makes me want to throw up. But he's ahead of him. He's got to learn. You can't put the ball on the ground twice. Even with wear and tear getting up on you, getting high and making you tired, making you a little sore. I can't have you fumble in the fourth quarter twice. If we would have been able to come away with... I hate that animation so much, bro. If we would have been able to come away with not allowing any points on both drives, then it would have been a different story. I wouldn't have been as upset. But he fumbled twice. Jerry Jeudy with a diving catch, but it's going to be a flag saying that it's a hold. It's Joel Bitonio, the veteran, 4th and 16, and now we have to punt. I wasn't planning on punting, and we got the first down as well. But the holding on 4th down gets us a punt. Is that Christian McCaffrey back there? Who is that? Christian McCaffrey's back returning punts for the 49ers. That's insane. Here comes Brock Purdy. Brock Purdy coming out on the field for the first time today. Will he have a good offense? I think so. They've got Kittle. They've got McCaffrey. They've got Jawan Jennings, Ricky Pearsall. But they don't have Myles Garrett, and he sacks him on the first play. Myles Garrett was like non-existent against the Raiders. He did a couple of things. He got some tackles for loss, I think. But for the most part, he didn't get to Geno very much. And that time he gets to Brock Purdy in the very first play of the game on defense. I'll take that every day of the week. That's pretty sick nasty, if you ask me. They'll motion out. What happened? They'll motion McCaffrey, and we get an offside on the defense encroachment? Chase Young jumped? I wasn't even using him. I was using Myles Garrett. Come on, Chase. Man, we're just beating ourselves right now. The Bitonio hold, and now the Chase Young fault jump start or encroachment, whatever the F it is called. We're killing ourselves in the first quarter. We haven't even gotten 5 minutes in the game yet. Let's figure this out, boys. Oh, Brandon Ayuk tries to reach for it. He can't get it. Delpit secures the tackle, and it's a punt for the Niners. So both teams on their first drives punt the football away. I thought Ayuk was going to be able to make that first down with the stretch. Probably shouldn't have Dylan Sampson returning punts and kicks now that he's going to be the starter for a couple of weeks. But we'll see what he does. Maybe he can return one. You never know. You never really know, do you? Handoff, Sampson. Fred Warner's such a beast. There's nothing I can do about that. If nobody's going to block him, he's going to make my life miserable. He's so quick. both laterally and vertically. Speaking of vertically, Jerry Jeudy down the field. Jerry Jeudy with the catch. Shador got hit on the throw and still made it accurate enough. That's what I'm talking about, baby. We needed something like that. We absolutely did. Jerry Jeudy down the field, and that's just not going to work, is it? I don't know if we're going to be... I don't think I can blame Dylan Sampson on this run game. I don't think the Niners are going to let us run very much at all. We'll throw that quickly. It's another Jerry Jeudy catch. He turns up the field, gets the first down. Jerry Jeudy might be going crazy today. This might be a Jerry Jeudy game. This might be a Jerry Jeudy game. I'm going to try to hit him in the end zone. Never mind. Destroyed by Nick Bosa. And we all know that Nick Bosa loves when he plays a quarterback like Shador Sanders. He's got it pinned on his calendar. We're going to try to hit middle of field. That's a bad throw from Shador Sanders. Dear Lord. That was not a good throw. It also wasn't a great route from Odell. But it's a quick 3rd and 10. We're going to try to hit Jerry again. Jerry drops it, and it's a 4th down. I hate this. Hate it so much. We'll take the points with Justin Tucker, but really should have came with a touchdown there. Really should have came with a touchdown. But we do lead in the Niners 3-0. They're not having that good of a year either. They're 6-6. It's not like they're world beaters or anything, so we're actually have a better record than they do. I need a big hit. I need a big hit here. Not really. 50 seconds in the first quarter. 50 of them things in the first quarter. Purdy could not do much on the first drive. They're going to finally get Christian McCaffrey involved. He jukes away from a defender, but he gets nothing. It's a yard. That's basically Zippo. I find it odd that Madden picks and chooses who gets tattoos in the game. Like, why does Christian McCaffrey get his tattoos, but Max Crosby doesn't get his tattoos? I feel like Max Crosby's tattoos are more prevalent and more showing his personality. Like, you should give him his tattoos. Why doesn't he get them? But, like, Odell has his arm tattoos. McCaffrey's got his back of his arm, like the back part here. He's got that tattoo. I don't know why they pick and choose who gets tattoos or not. Maybe they don't want to animate all of Crosby's tattoos because he got like neck tattoos and all that kind of stuff. So maybe they don't want to do that. That's understandable, I guess. Don't want to put in that extra work to try to make those tattoos. But the modders do it, so why can't you? That's a 4th and inches call. Are we going to punt that away? They are going to punt it away. We've held the Niners to 2 4th and inches. I'd say that's pretty successful. Pretty darn successful. Just we could put some touchdowns on the board, not field goals. Sampson returns to the 23. Not too shabby, not too shabby. Can we finally establish the run, or is this going to have to be a passing game? I don't want to run towards Nick Bosa. Let's change this to the other side. But running anywhere means you're going to run right into Fred Warner. He is such a menace, man. How am I supposed to do anything with Fred Warner? Can I trade for him? I probably could. If I traded Njoku, I probably could trade for Fred Warner. But I'm not going to. Sampson on the screen pass gets the first down. If we can't give him the ball on the ground, we might as well get the ball in his hands as a receiver. Might be the only way. Traylon Burks had a good game last game against the Raiders. He caught like 5 or 6 passes. Did fairly well. We'll hit Odell right here on the little whip, and he gets 5 yards. Let's go with the slam play. Quick snap. Sampson got rocked by Nick Bosa. Leveled by Bosa, but he's able to get the first down out of it. What do we got here? What do we got here? This could be a Njoku catch, right? Is this Njoku? No, yes, no, yes, no, yes, no, yes! David Njoku caught that. All right, Fred Warner, or not Fred Warner, Harold Fannin is not catching that. So there are benefits to keeping Njoku on the team for the season. But that was an insane catch. That had no business being completed. Oh, no! No. Sampson couldn't get the edge, man. He could have had big yardage. Could have had real big yardage if he would have got the edge there. I'm going to fire that in. That's a bad throw from Shador Sanders. It was a red throw, wasn't it? Or was it yellow? I don't know. I tried to get way too aggressive on that throw. That's my bad. I should have just taken some easy stuff. I forced that way too much. Super unnecessary. But sometimes you got to make unnecessary throws if you want to make a big play happen. That's a Carson Schlesinger big tackle. Because McCaffrey looked like he was going to make big-time plays happen there. I like that our defense is kind of stuffing the Niners right now. They can't really do much. Although I say that, they're going to probably go for a big gain right now. Grant Delpit, big hit on McCaffrey, causing some sort of whiplash, I would assume. But he's up on his feet, seems to be okay. And that's the 2-minute warning of the half. Did the Niners start with the football? Or did we? I don't remember. I think the Niners started with it, but I could be mistaken. It doesn't matter, though. It's 3rd and 5. Let's stop him here, force another punt. Purdy's got it. He's going nowhere. It's Grant Delpit on the safety blitz. Grant Delpit with the sack. Forces another punt. And he gives a little bow to the fans. Or is he cleaning his shoes? He's doing one of the things. I don't know. Who cares? He's showing off in front of the home fans. The dog pound. The dog pound. Hoo, 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 hoo. As we get a sack on Brock Purdy. And they punt it away. 4th and 12. Sampson back to return. He's got some space, but it closes quickly. 1:15. 1:15 is all we got in the half. Let's do this. We've been very inconsistent on our possession so far. But we'll hit David Njoku. 1st down, Browns. Let's run some hurry up here, boys. Let's run some hurry up. Let's actually show some urgency. The play action pass seems like it's not going to work. This usually works with fast receivers, and Treylon Burks is not that, so we're going to have to get that away. That's one of my go-to plays in college football, is the PA deep post. But it has to work with you have to have a fast receiver in the slot, and that's not Treylon Burks. Can we get Njoku open here? This might just have to be a check down to Sampson. No, Njoku's wide open. Get the ball to him, please. No, David Njoku. Diving attempt, couldn't bring it in. Shador, no, you had a wide open receiver. Why was the ball bad? And I mean, you got to give him credit. He laid out for this pass. He laid out for it, but he just could not get it. Oh, that's tough. The fact that he couldn't come away with it. He tried his very best. Man, that would have been so sick if he would have brought that in. Oh, that's tough, man. That's tough. All right. Well, it's a punt or we go for it. I think we go for it here. I do want to come away with some sort of points, or at least try to come away with points before the half. Let's hit Njoku. Check down. He drops it. Fred Warner, I'm gonna gut you like a fish, Fred. All right, well, we don't come away with anything because we turn the ball over. Niners have a chance to come away with something now. But our defense has been suffocating the Niners. And, of course, the one play, he's got it. It's a touchdown. Unless Hickman can save it. Hickman can't save it. Touchdown, Niners. I'm going to die. Oopsie daisy. That's not good. That's not good at all. No, no, no. No bueno. That's no bueno. Oh. Why is it all crumbling down right now? I think the next thing that we're going to save our staff points for is to get those extra focus players. I think that would be pretty helpful. Because we already bought the scouting to get the 5-star or the 3-star scouts. Although we might want to also get the ability to like have the better scouting, like to learn quicker about the true talent grades and the archetypes and all that kind of stuff. So that might be something we need to spend some staff points on. There's a lot of stuff we need to spend staff points on, and we're not really getting them that quickly. We go into the half down 7-3. I'm very disappointed. I'm very sad. I want to drown myself in saliva. That's how sad I am. But here we go. Halftime report. Eagles and Bears. Bears got their first win of the season last game, or last episode. Not last episode, last week. If I can speak right. Saquon right down the middle.
He's going to show some burst.
Breaks a tackle, scores the touchdown, 31-15.
On the touchdown.
Bears suck this year.
The Eagles get it done as they
Saquon not going to be denied, and it's the Bengals and Ravens, big AFC North matchup.
Charm City now. Check in on the Ravens as they host the Cincinnati Bengals.
Lamar, play action.
And look who's
Lamar
getting
Jackson.
in the passing game. Derrick Henry.
It's Derrick Henry of all
He's a
people.
weapon in the
Okay.
run game. He's a weapon in the
Oh my
passing
God!
game.
How is he?
Look
I was
at
wondering
him.
how he was going to make that a touchdown. He just runs through
Ravens
people.
get the victory
I
here.
should have known.
They
That's
win it
what Derrick
by
Henry
10.
does.
One more to bring you up. Let's go to
And a
Arlington.
big
The
one.
Cowboys
Chiefs and
hosting the
Cowboys.
Kansas City Chiefs.
Okay.
And this is Patrick
Mahomes scrambling like he normally does. Is he going to take off?
Worthy.
No. Fires it. End zone. Cameraman, get there. It's a touchdown catch to Xavier Worthy, I think, right? Yeah, Xavier Worthy. 27-6. They destroy the Cowboys.
Here are the rest of
All
the
right.
scores from a busy
Jets
week 13.
have a
All
10-6
32 teams
deficit at
in action
halftime, so
over
they're the only
course of
winless
this
team in
Thanksgiving
football right now.
weekend.
Will they stay that way? I don't know.
Meanwhile, in our game, not a lot
I
of
kind of hope
offense
so.
to
I
go
kind of think that'd be
around.
pretty funny to see
7-3
a winless
is the
football
score
team.
as we
That's
send
not
you
the
back
Cleveland
out to
Browns.
stadium with Brandon.
But here we go. Second half action. I don't think Shador's been that bad. He had the one interception, and then he had the missed throw to David Njoku. Those are like the only two things that have been a knock on Shador today. Other than that, he's been fairly good. We just haven't been able to run the ball because Fred Warner's been everywhere. Every time we think we're gonna have a hole, Fred Warner's right there to say, "No, you're not. You don't have that hole. It's not there." So I don't know what's going on. We might not be able to run the ball today, which is a little scary because we can't rely on Shador to pass it, I guess. We'll see what happens. Here we go. First play of the half for the Niners. It's going to be play action. They get it in the hands of Kyle Juszczyk. Juicy Juice hands it, and he takes it to the 42-yard line for a not a touchdown, for a first down. Little pitch to Christian McCaffrey, spins off a tackle, gets leveled by Myles Garrett. That's never what you want to see when you spin around off of another tackle. You look up and there's a big hulking man trying to chase you down. That's got to be scary. And speaking of, that ball's out though. Dive on it. No. We actually caused the fumble. How did Myles Garrett not bring him down? Bring Brock Purdy down on the sack there. That should have been a guaranteed sack. It's not some regular pass rusher you're getting off of. That's a hold or a block in the back, either one. It's usually going to be a block in the back with these new sliders. It is a legal block in the back. It's Jake Brendel, the starting center. Takes away the really good Christian McCaffrey run. Pushes him back 1st and 20 now. Let's use our Mason Graham here. See if the rookie's got something up his sleeve. Purdy's got time. Mason Graham! How in the world did Brock Purdy get that away? And how did he get it that far away? That should have been an easy sack or a fumble. And yet it sails out of bounds for an incomplete pass. 2nd and 20. Myles Garrett needs to get some pass rush going. That's Ayuk. Catches it, gets nothing. Only gets 2. That's really nothing. And it's 3rd and 18. As long as we don't give them a good chunk of play here, they shouldn't get a field goal. They're going to motion Pearsall. But it's a sack. Yes, it is. So Mike Hall Jr. missed it initially, but it ran Purdy right into the waiting arms of Myles Garrett. And Mike Hall Jr. is doing like the comb thing. That's kind of cool. But they're going to count. I don't know if they're going to give the half a sack each to Garrett and Hall, or if they're just going to give it all to Garrett. I'm not sure, but that's a huge play because we needed something. We need something good to happen right there to make sure that they didn't get any sort of points. So we still have a chance in this game. We just got to find some sort of running room. The run game is non-existent. I don't know why I keep trying it. The run game is not here. I got to stop trying it. 2nd and 12. Fire it into David Njoku. He's got a lot of room to run. Njoku gets a first down. Good catch and run for him. It's one of the reasons why I don't really want to trade him, but I know that if we do trade him, we can get a good amount back for him. Which is why I think what we'll do is what I was talking about with Deshaun Watson. We will wait until the end of the season. And Joker got 2 feet down on that? Nice. We'll wait till the end of the season. We will re-sign everybody that we need to re-sign to make sure that we have enough cap to get those guys back. Then we'll cut. Actually, we'll probably trade Njoku first and then cut Deshaun Watson. And that's probably how we'll head into the offseason. That's probably what I'll do. That seems like the best course of action. Because I just, like I said, I just can't have Deshaun's contract on our books anymore. He's just too much of a liability. He's eating up way too much cap room, and he's just not good. If he was playing, that'd be another thing. But he's not good anymore. So we can't have him on the team. I don't know if anybody's going to sign him in free agency or not. It doesn't really matter to me. It's Shador. You can't be serious. Jerry Jeudy one-on-one in press. He wins, and Shador overthrows it. And he takes a sack on the next play. Shador Sanders, Oof. This has not been a good episode for you, Shador. That's a tough throw. I think that's pass interference. Jeudy didn't even, he got pushed to, like he got pushed in the back. Couldn't even animate. I guess they're not going to call it. I can't throw a flag to challenge, obviously. That's crazy. I feel like he got pass interfered there, or interfered with on the pass. That's going to be caught by McCaffrey. He breaks off an initial tackle. Delpit wrestles him down. That's the end of the third quarter. I don't really want to switch to Dylan Gabriel right now because I don't think Dylan Gabriel's the answer. But I can't have those missed throws. That's a touchdown to Jerry Jeudy. He just overthrew it. You got to be better, Shador. You got to be better than that. You're an NFL quarterback. You got to hit those throws. That's a simple, just straight line. There was nobody deep that you didn't have to try to put in a specific window. All you got to do is throw it deep. He threw it too deep. McCaffrey gets the first down on 2nd and 1. It feels like they're going to score here, and there's not much I can do about it. I'm going to cry. They motion a man. It's Luke Farrell. I didn't realize he was on the 49ers. I forgot. McCaffrey squeezes through, gets up to the 14. I think one of my players, I think it was Denzel Ward. Yeah, he's talking to him after. I think Denzel like shoved McCaffrey's head back down to the ground for no reason. And McCaffrey got up and was having some words with him. Oh, they're going to get the edge. Yep. McCaffrey scores a touchdown. He's becoming unstoppable. The first half, he was doing nothing, but he's starting to become the Christian McCaffrey that we know, which is pretty much unstoppable. And kind of like I expected, Brock Purdy's not really done much in this game. I mean, they're going to give him credit for the game because he's the quarterback, but I don't think he's been that good. It's been McCaffrey and Brandon Ayuk's done pretty well. Fred Warner on defense has been amazing for them. Which is kind of like how the Niners are in real life. Brock Purdy's kind of just there. All right, man. I'm going to give you another chance. Please do not make me have to go to Dylan Gabriel. I don't want to. I probably would rather go to Deshaun Watson than to Dylan Gabriel. Traylon Burks gets the catch. Let's go verticals maybe because they're going to press. No, they're not going to press. I thought they might be lining up for press. We'll just go to Njoku. It's a simple catch. Let's keep going, boys. Let's keep going. Now they're pressing up. Okay. But they bring that safety over top. Who's he going to cover? Probably take away both those routes. Although Judy's open. Please hit this throw, Shador. He actually had it on target, but this time the corner is able to make a play. I can't win, man. I can't win with this. He actually had him that time. It wasn't overthrown. It wasn't a bad ball at all. But the corner actually makes a play, and now we're going to get a freaking penalty. Why? Come on, man. What is it with this game? It just wants to see me smash my brains in with a pineapple. Come on, guys. Stop beating yourselves. We actually got the first down there. Thankfully, Judy's going to be able to get the first down here. My God, I'm going to lose my mind with this Browns team right now. This episode has been making me go crazy. It's Jamaican me crazy. I don't know where to go with the football. I guess Cedric Tillman's where to go with the football. That was not a good throw. I was getting hit on it. It works. Don't care. Completed pass, successful. Judy. Good timing. Judy catches it. He's had a big day today. Kind of one of his biggest games of the season so far. We haven't really gone to him that much this season. Mainly because he's my number 1 receiver, and that's more of a me thing than it is Jerry Judy being not as good. He's a pretty good player. I just, for some reason, I don't go to my number 1 receiver that much, which seems very weird because you'd think he's your number 1 receiver. Why wouldn't you go to him? I don't know. I don't. The way that I play, and you guys probably have been able to tell this by watching these gameplay videos, I don't look at my number 1 receiver that often. I look at my slot receiver first, then I look at, like, dear Lord, Shador. Oh my God, I'm going to Deshaun Watson. No, I can't go to Deshaun. I'm going to Dylan Gabriel. I can't play Deshaun. Or can I? I'm benching Shador, that's for sure. That was a garbage throw, Sanders. You know better than that. Do I go to Deshaun? I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it, man. You might call me crazy. And maybe we don't even get back on the field. Maybe the Niners just end this game right here. Maybe the Niners just end the game right here. Or they score a touchdown. Good God. Why did we have one guy on the edge that had a chance to stop McCaffrey? Well, you know what? If anything good comes out of this, it just means that our own first-round pick is going to be that much better. It was already going to be pretty high because we were winning a bunch of games, but losing 2 games in a row is certainly going to bring that back down to earth a little bit. So I guess that's one bright spot to look at with these 2 losses. But we should be playing so much better than this. I don't know how we've played so bad. We're beating ourselves. These penalties, these bad throws from Shador Sanders is just, we're not playing good. And it's annoying, and I'm tired of it. And here he comes, man. The emergency quarterback is in the game. Who would have thunk it? Have I stooped to this low where Deshaun Watson will play an NFL snap? I can't believe I'm actually here. But, I mean... These 2 rookie quarterbacks have beaten me into submission so much that I'm at this point. And maybe Deshaun Watson's going to play so well that he's going to make me want to start him. I don't know. We already have Quinshon Judkins. We have Mike Green. We have Odell Beckham Jr. We got a lot of troublemakers on this team. We have Justin Tucker. We're a team of criminals. So why not have a criminal at starting quarterback? God, that was a horrible throw, though. And he might not be any good. How the mighty have fallen with Deshaun. Man, he was so good in those first couple years on the Texans. So good. It was almost scary how good he was. But then he had the one knee injury. Or I think he tore his ACL completely. Why is Donovan Edwards talking trash to Nick Bosa? What? Maybe a little Michigan-Ohio State rivalry? I have no idea. But you have no business talking trash to Nick Bosa. Oh, what the heck? That's a pass? Oh, it must have been an RPO. I thought for sure that was strict passing play, not a run play. I think it might have been an RPO, though. We got Luke Lachey out there. That's how much we've fallen. Where's Harold Fannin at? That was not a good throw to Jerry Jeudy, but he ended up catching it. 3rd and 1. I mean, these plays are very limited. Lachey, you going to be open? Yeah, he is. All right. He got rocked. Tell me why Deshaun's actually played fairly well today in the one drive he's had. Don't make me start him. Who's even open? I don't even know. I mean, I threw it to 3 guys. That wasn't even the intended target. There was 3 guys in the vicinity there. Maybe, I don't know, create some space. We got about 2 plays, I think, before the clock ends. So we got to figure out something here. Up the middle, it's Treylon Burks. He got stopped. That was a good tackle. I didn't call hurry up, so that's the end of the game. Yep. I should have called hurry up. Why did Deshaun actually move the football down the field? I don't like that. Don't make me start Deshaun Watson. I'm not going to do it. Or am I? Am I going to start Deshaun? I can't do it. Can I? Can I? Stop giving me NFL team. I don't care about this NFL Team Pass stuff. Stop it. All right, we lose 2 games. Very disappointing that we lost both those games, but maybe it's best for the overall draft capital. We take on the Titans and the Bears next episode. The Bears are bad. We might be able to get a win there. The Jets are still winless. Let's go. Jets are still winless on the season. That's awesome. But I'm tempted. All right, so our own draft pick only moves down a little bit. We're down to pick 25 now, but the Raiders and Jags are both playing better now. Stop it! We have 3 first-round picks. They're all going to be in the 20s. But talk about the unluckiness of that. I guess we can bank on maybe getting Njoku traded and then getting a top pick from that. But how do we have 3 first-round picks and the Raiders and Jags are both having good seasons? And we're having a good season. Although maybe we try to sabotage ourselves and lose the rest of these games. I don't know. Don't make me start Deshaun Watson. I don't want to do it. But maybe I do want to do it. Do I put him ahead? I'm very tempted to do it. You'll figure out what happens in the next episode. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, leave it a like, subscribe to the channel, join the Discord. Thank you so much. Peace.